Tabasco sauce is sold in over 195 countries and has been a kitchen favorite for over 150 years. What makes this hot little sauce, made on a small island in Louisiana, so popular and loved all around the world? Hot sauce is everywhere today, with many different kinds available worldwide. But when Tabasco was first made, the idea of hot sauce was almost unknown. It was still over 100 years before buffalo wings would become a popular American dish. Tabasco not only introduced people to adding a spicy kick to their food, but also helped build the hot sauce industry that we know today. Did you know that Tabasco was even a favorite of Queen Elizabeth II and has been carried by astronauts into space? For over 150 years, Tabasco's famous red pepper sauce has been made on Avery Island, a special place in southern Louisiana. Avery Island isn't just where the sauce is produced. It's a 2,200-acre island surrounded by swamps and rich in both natural beauty and history. The island is part of a large salt dome that extends deep underground, one of the biggest in the U.S. This salt dome has been essential to making Tabasco sauce since the very beginning. Edmund McIlhenny, the founder of Tabasco, first came to Avery Island in the mid-1800s, looking for safety from the chaos of the Civil War. It was here that he started experimenting with peppers, vinegar, and salt to make a sauce that could add flavor to the plain food people were eating at the time. In 1868, McIlhenny perfected his recipe and began selling his now famous sauce. What started as a small operation has grown into a global brand, but the company's roots remain deeply connected to Avery Island. Interestingly, the original recipe created by Edmund McIlhenny was somewhat of an accident. He first preserved the peppers in vinegar and let them sit for 3 years, a method he discovered by chance. Even though technology has improved over the years, the basic way of making Tabasco has remained much the same, with only a few extra pieces of equipment added over time. The secret to Tabasco's unique flavor isn't just in the peppers, but also in the salt. The island's salt mine, which has been around since Native American times, plays a key role in making Tabasco. The salt from Avery Island is used both in the fermentation process and as a protective layer on the barrels where the pepper mash is aged. This natural preserving quality of the salt helps the sauce keep its consistency and flavor during the 3-year aging process. What's special about Tabasco is that it has stayed a family business throughout its entire history. The McIlhenny Company, which makes Tabasco sauce, is still owned and run by the descendants of Edmund McIlhenny. Every CEO has been a member of the McIlhenny family, making sure that the original recipe and way of making the sauce are kept the same. This dedication to family tradition shows in every bottle of Tabasco, making it not just a product, but a piece of food history that has been carefully preserved for generations. Every year, more than 160 million bottles of Tabasco are sold, making it one of the most well-known hot sauces in the world. Each of these bottles needs a large amount of chili peppers, specifically the Capsicum frutescens variety, known for its heat and bright red color. These peppers are not just any peppers. They are the result of generations of careful growing and selection to make sure each one meets the high standards needed for Tabasco sauce. The peppers are hand-picked at the peak of ripeness, which is rare in modern farming. Workers use a small red stick known as le petit bâton rouge to match the color of the ripe peppers. If a pepper doesn't match the stick's color perfectly, it's left on the vine, ensuring that only the best, ripest peppers are used to make Tabasco. This careful attention to detail is one reason why Tabasco has maintained its reputation for quality over the years. Once the peppers are picked, the seeds are taken out and sent to different parts of South America and Africa to be grown into new peppers. After the peppers are grown, they are mixed with a little bit of salt and ground into a pepper paste, which is then sent back to Avery Island for processing in large containers. This paste is the base of what will eventually become Tabasco sauce. The grinding is done carefully to keep the pepper's natural flavors and heat. Once ground, the pepper paste is mixed with a specific amount of Avery Island salt. which not only helps preserve the peppers, but also plays an important role in the fermentation process that comes next. The mixture is then placed in oak barrels, often reused whiskey barrels, because they help in the fermentation process. These barrels are important to the aging process that gives Tabasco its unique flavor. The choice of oak is deliberate. The wood allows the pepper mash to interact with the air just enough to support the growth of natural yeast. This yeast is crucial for fermentation, breaking down the sugars in the peppers and developing the rich flavors that make Tabasco sauce special. What many people don't know is that the barrels of Tabasco mash are covered with a layer of Avery Island salt, which acts as both a seal and a preservative. This method, used for over 100 years, helps protect the valuable mash during its long aging process. The salt forms a natural barrier, keeping out contaminants while allowing the mash to age and develop its deep, spicy flavor that is both hot and rich. Over the course of 3 years, the pepper mash goes through a slow and careful change. The aging process requires a delicate balance. Too much air could spoil the batch, while too little would stop the mash from reaching its full flavor. The barrels are kept in special warehouses where temperature and humidity are carefully controlled to ensure the best aging conditions. During this time, the mash turns into a rich, flavorful blend with deep layers of taste. This patient, time-tested process is what sets Tabasco apart from other hot sauces, making sure that every bottle delivers the same quality that fans of the sauce expect. Once the 3-year aging process is finished, the pepper mash, now rich in flavor, is moved from the oak barrels to large stainless steel mixing tanks. Here, it is combined with distilled white vinegar, which plays an important role in the final steps of making Tabasco sauce. The vinegar, stored in large 5,000-liter tanks, is slowly added to the aged mash in carefully measured amounts. This slow addition makes sure the vinegar mixes thoroughly with the mash, allowing the flavors to blend evenly. The mixing process is careful and takes place over 28 days. During this time, the vinegar not only mixes with the mash, but also soaks up the deep flavors developed during aging. The acidity of the vinegar helps bring out the bright colors, rich smells, and distinctive spicy taste from the peppers, resulting in the tangy, fiery sauce that Tabasco is famous for. This step is key to achieving the right balance of heat and flavor that makes Tabasco sauce so loved by its fans. Before the sauce is ready for bottling, it goes through a thorough filtering process. This step is important to make sure the final product is smooth and free of any unwanted bits of pepper skin, seeds, or pulp that might have remained in the mash. The careful filtering not only improves the texture of the sauce, but also enhances its look, giving it the bright, clear red color that people recognize. Interestingly, one of the unique things about Tabasco sauce is that it doesn't need any cooking. The natural acidity of the vinegar acts as a strong preservative, keeping the sauce fresh and flavorful without the need for heat treatment or artificial preservatives. This means the sauce keeps the true essence of the peppers, delivering a pure, unchanged taste that has been enjoyed for generations. Once filtered, the smooth, fiery liquid is ready to be bottled. An important part of Tabasco sauce is that it is bottled in glass instead of plastic. The use of glass is intentional because it better preserves the sauce's flavor and prevents contamination. Glass bottles create a strong barrier against oxygen, which can harm the sauce's taste and color. Using glass ensures that every bottle of Tabasco keeps its quality and delivers the fresh, bold flavor that people expect. Fresh off the production line, each bottle of Tabasco shows the McElhenney family's strong dedication to their craft. For over 150 years, they have kept the original recipe and methods, making sure that every drop of sauce holds the same quality and flavor that started on Avery Island. Tabasco is more than just a condiment. It's a symbol of food tradition that has become a staple in kitchens around the world. As you enjoy its unique flavor, remember that each bottle carries a rich history of tradition and craftsmanship. From the careful growing of peppers to the precise aging process, every step shows the McElhenney family's dedication to quality. Whether adding flavor to a dish in a local diner or a fine restaurant, Tabasco continues to delight taste buds around the world, representing a long tradition of excellence that has spiced up meals for generations. How do you use Tabasco in your favorite dishes? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed learning about the history of this iconic sauce, give us a like and subscribe for more food stories and insights.